welcome back to some more speedrun. Just tweak some things that I forgot to double check. I think everything should be good. Egg, you gotta let me stream though. Egg, you're being very cute and also tying yourself in my microphone all the time. Egg. Oh really? Egg. Oh. She explicitly likes to hop on my lap, especially when I'm about to stream. But yeah, so things that have happened for the speedrun route since last time. I've got the first draft of the entire game from beginning to end done. Which is currently sitting at a whopping 44 pages of speedrun notes. So we've there's a lot to do in this game. So yeah, so I got that done. I've been going through. I'm playing on PC now. I'm playing on PC now because that's where I'm gonna actually do the run. No, what are you doing? So I'm playing on PC now. I'm resetting up all my practice saves onto PC for the latest. As well as I'm just going through and cleaning everything up. I've gotten all the way back to chapter 11 on cleaning everything up. There hasn't been, I say there hasn't been, in the first half of the game, there's not much that I changed. The only big thing that changed is I skipped a save in the chapter 4 set piece, and I redid my notes for Dondoko Island to hopefully, even with terrible material, RNG, still hit level 10 crafting before you're done, because that RNG is very frustrating. So hopefully that can like be more of a guarantee, because you lose like a minute if you end up not being able to do that, because you just have to run and do the crafting stuff separately from when the time is going down and you can't avoid it. So it ends up just wasting a minute, and I prefer not to have that happen, so I changed that. But then we got to chapter 8. In chapter 8, I'll probably because I'm still getting used to it, we'll start today by just doing chapter 8 through the beginning of chapter 10. We'll start by doing that so that we can I can showcase what's all changed, because I've shifted a lot around, so it'll help me remember exactly all the things that I set up. So we'll do that up till the grind, and then the grind is mostly the same, and I'll explain some of the stuff that I changed about the grind. And then we'll skip to chapter 11, where I am currently in the process of updating the notes. But yeah, I changed a lot in chapter 8 and chapters 8, 9, and 10 changed up quite a bit to smooth things out and to get rid of all my prep work that I did to try and make Zhao work, because unfortunately Zhao is just not going to make it into the run. So I got rid of all the stuff I was doing to try and set up Zhao. Yeah, let's get started and do that. Also, just let me double check that my stream is working correctly. I'm using an old version of OBS, and I just want to make sure that everything is working as intended, so don't mind the double voice. Everything is working as intended, so don't mind the double voice. Yep, everything seems to be streaming well. Okay. Let's get the controller plugged in. I need to get a different cable for my controller because it's been annoying recently where it keeps disconnecting. Or it's not fully charging, which is just very difficult and annoying to deal with. So yeah, let's get to chapter 8. Yeah, I'm at the beginning of chapter 11 in my notes, and we'll just skip past the grind in chapter 10 and the end of chapter 10 because those haven't changed much. My strategy for the grind has changed slightly, but not by much. So we'll start at chapter 8. So the only thing that changed about my initial gear menuing here, Q's got the money crown and the shoes and XP stuff because I need him to get as much XP as possible. And Sonhee has the money and the materials, and Chitose I removed. She would normally have a power ring here. I got rid of it because I'm gonna sell it so that it cleans up the menus later. Hit all three? Damn it. That's alright. This fight hasn't changed. Now, because I know so much about what I'm doing in the end game, I'm trying to get rid of all of our excess grenades this chapter, because this is the last chapter, or the next chapter is the last chapter that we really need to use all of our regular grenades. So I've planned it out so that at the end of chapter 9, all of our grenades should be gone, except for like modified rocket launchers. That way it cleans up menuing later. And I've also routed in a bunch of those. So we got a long trip here that we have to take by running across town. So we're going to be using that time to grab a bunch of Nanba conversations because I'm not worried about getting Zhao up to a certain bond level anymore. So I'm only focused on Nanba, so I'm trying to cut out the use cases of the cabaret because it's a bit RNG how much you're gonna get out of the cabaret, and it's a separate trip. It doesn't take all that long, but it's a whole dedicated trip just to get Nanba up, and I might have to menu heal some drunk, and I think it's just overall faster if I can just guarantee that Nanba gets all the bond he gets, and we can get the majority of everything on the trip that we have to do. So right there we already got 4 of Nanba's things, now 5. We unfortunately can't get any bingos. Or we could get some bingos, but the conversations are so far out of the way that they're not fast to get. Even if they are worth an extra 25 bond per bingo. It's just faster to snag these ones that are right along the path or just barely off the path to what I would normally grab, which we have enough of those. So from here, we run and grab the prestige. The end of the story. Do some sick baseball. Don't actually have to do any baseball. Downstairs, skip cutscene, circle, skip cutscene, X. We go grab Sonhi or Psycho. We get all these missions that we get done with Kiryu's personality, but we don't actually need any. There's nothing that we really want that Kiryu can get. So unfortunately, this is all stuff that we don't need.
Yeah.
Like, there's minor advantages to some of the stuff we can get, but it's nothing that actually came into play for the speedrun when I actually got around to it. Off to the bar. This chapter is mostly story or the first half of this chapter is mostly story. Introduced part-time hero, which we will be doing none of. Back to here. We're gonna swing by here. Charge that up. Run home. So we don't need that much in the way of Street Surfer power, but we do need to refill it before the end of this chapter, so this is one of the most convenient times to do so. Anytime we run back to here is the time we can do so. Okay. Run through this very similar looking place if you've played basically any Yakuza game except for Yakuza 7. Hi, Steech. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a good weekend. Go to the old Tojo Clan HQ, then we visit Kazuma's grave. More story. And then we're going to be actually getting to some good stuff. Puts us right here, conveniently right next to this safe. Gets us some military armor that is going to be most useful in the final fight of the game. Back to Ichi's apartment. We just have to wait this out. Then we get a phone call. Run up here to get a cutscene. Then while we're running into the cabaret, get that party chat for more bond. This fight should be easy because they usually don't move. Flashbang and pistol. Here you get some mysterious text. Make our way over to the marker, and while we are on the path, there's a nice party chat. Avoid these gentlemen. Over to Restaurant Row, where we're gonna, you know, just take down the optional super boss right away. We're strong enough. Yeah, we're strong enough. We got it. And one of the benefits of having one of the XP gears on Kiryu is he has 100 less HP, so that is basically guaranteed to just kill him right away. And then we get a tutorial for the Resurgence, which we just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Takes them down before that ever wears off. Get a lot of bond points. Run and grab this save while we're here. Agility booster for later. Then we go to Koreatown. Oh, wrong direction. Grab this safe for a super power ring. North to the B. Oh, I need to change my notes there. We're only doing the red vending machine here. To get Sengoku coffee and quickness lemons. And while we're on the path, again, get a party chat. Grab this safe. Then we drive. We go slight left first. Grab another party chat. As we make our way over to this safe. Then we head on over to Kamurocho. Drive on over to our favorite restaurant, Maya Fishery. We go here like 15 times throughout the run for a nice agility boost. Let's travel over to Pink Street. We're gonna grab 2 other vending machines. Blue one. Fill up on CC Lemons. This one. One less than max Kiwami and muscle sodas. Because ideally we're only going to be using 4 Kiwami drinks throughout the run. So we will end up without them. From here we buy safe keys and modified rocket launchers. Head on out. Grab the battle boots. Head on up to Theater Avenue. Head on up to the top of Millennium Tower to grab the Happy Spatula. Come on, grab that safe. Shichibuku Street. It's literally the top option, so you just mash through. Start this one. Start this memoir because this gets us the translucent insoles or transcendent insoles, which is a 30 agility point boost accessory. Massively useful. Then we head on over and finish up that memoir, which is a fight. So he uses a Queen's Claw on one of them. Sengoku Coffee for Nanba. Kazumi. Let's go for an attack on the ground. Oh, come on, kid. And then we clobber bag and we're done. After that, and before we progress, then we menu. We now have plenty of speed. So ankle weights for Nanba and speed for Kiryu. Then we go to East Taipei Boulevard. Now that we have all that speed, Kiryu should outspeed all of the enemies in this fight, giving us a lot of stuff very quickly. And do not fight him. From here, back to Ijincho. Fast travel to Hamakita. Now to say our prayers. Munancho. And again, we still have an agility increase. So this fight that's normally very high leveled for us, we will still be able to outspeed. Hopefully. Sometimes one of them gets an attack off, but it's nothing to worry about. Fight! And this also gets us an accessory that we don't need that I'll sell off. Also, it gets us a little bit of money, which is nice, but not really needed. From here, West Hamakita Park again. Oh, guys, make up your mind. Quick run on over to Le Chat Blanche. Fancy store for some lovely bracelets. We don't equip these. Grab 2 of them. Oh, come on. Grab this safe for another superpower ring. Then to West Central Street. This is where we changed up a bit. We're not going to get the defensive stuff anymore because we don't need it. We're just going to go straight to Benten Pawn. Ignore those gentlemen. We buy. We don't need safe keys anymore. Intoxication, Sophophoric, Hallucinogen, Fulminous, Smoke Bombs. We don't need Infatuation, Irritant, or Suffocation. We L1 to Passion Bandana, don't equip. Sneakers, don't equip. Orbits, don't equip. And then we sell equipment. Health ring, power ring, diamond earrings. Shoot. Messed that up. So after you sold those, then you'd be like in the middle here. It'd be slow to menu down to Kiwami Mouth Guard, which we're going to sell. So we'll just go back up or do left, right. That brings us back to the top of the menu. Gets us faster to sell the mouth guard, and then we're good. Then back to Rose Blossom. We're going to buy additional gear from Love Magic because I cut out a honk honk in chapter 9 because it was a dedicated trip just for that. So I cut that out, and instead I'm getting 10 unique pieces of armor now because we have plenty of money for it. So we get Ear White Briefs, Kitty Earband, Cheongsam, and 2 Lolita shoes, which we don't need to equip, and then we run on forward. Set piece. Not set piece. To the HQ where we're going to end this chapter in the most fantastic way possible. Kazumi. And Rocket. And that is how chapter 8 looks now. Do quite a bit of random stuff to get us money and XP for later, but it pays off in dividends. So this money we're going to make use of in this chapter so that we can very cleanly get everyone what we need to for Ichi's personality traits, so we can unlock jobs, and Tomi's and Adachi's bond levels so that they can get some good stuff. Okay, from here we gear. Adachi gets optimize Rich Crown, and he gets XP. Then Ichi gets an optimize, and he gets speed. Chitose gets money because she's gonna leave and rejoin to us at a higher level, and she gets the running shoes. Tomi just gets an optimize and the silver bracelets. And one day I'll get better at those menus. I won't have to look quite so much. These guys see us, and it's okay. This fight is almost impossible to dodge, so we're gonna make use of it. Pocket fighter, come on! Show us your moves. Sick moves. Goodbye. We needed the 30, and we needed the 20 confidence. So we just summoned Pocket Fighter there to give us... Give us 20 experience, or 20 confidence there. Now we need to do some shopping. Ichi loves katanas. 1 hero knife and 1 shark tooth. The shark tooth is a new addition. That one is for Sayako in the future, so she gets some weapon rather than no weapon. That way she should be able to get more heals, and if need be, do a decent little chunk of damage. It's not really needed most of the time, but the final heal that we use for her is very, very nice to have a boost. Fuck, that was a really bad positioning of enemies. Oh, I got the car one. No wonder it took so long to load. This is why we got the smoke bombs. because this is a very frustrating area to get past while dodging all the enemies, because it is absolutely loaded with enemies. We could just, if we wanted to, just Kazumi and end these fights instantly, but we would be losing money every time we do it, because these fights do not give us as much money as we use for the Kazumi, and don't give all of that much XP, and none of it's really needed XP, so it's just better for us to run away from the fights or avoid them as much as possible. I hate trying to dodge this fight, because these guys have just a massive sight line, just absurd sight line. Like, those enemies will see you and engage a fight with you from like 100 yards away. It is absurd. But if you hug the left, it's usually not a problem. Oh, hey, more enemies. Oh, hey, say hi to Cosmo. Still have a ways to go to get out of here. And this is why we refilled the Street Surfer at the end of Chapter 8. Because all of this stuff, if we had to run it, would be so slow. This speeds it up significantly. And this is, we kind of just wait until they see us. Then we spin right, spin back. And if we're lucky, they won't spot us, and we go. And we don't go immediately into the mall. And to go, oh, that was probably too early, but whatever. I didn't get engaged in a fight like I did when I was testing this, so. Oh, that's a bad fight spot. So hopefully these gents won't mind. We're gonna go quick, get a drink before they engage fight with us by grabbing Hiker's Dreams and Aloha Blondes. We need a couple beers. Hi. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. We're almost to being able to do a run. Still refining my notes a bit, and we're just running through chapters 8 till the beginning of chapter 10, just so I can like double check my notes and verify everything and get some practice in. And then we'll be hopping to chapter 11, where I'm going to do some more refining. But in a couple weeks, I'm going to actually do a run. So exciting times ahead. Still a decent amount of work left, and I need to make my splits still. But we're getting rocket launcher. Oh, I forgot the Kazumi. I'm like, why didn't I have enough damage? Liquid nitrogen. That's fine. This guy doesn't do anything bad. Liquid nitrogen. He would be dead if I had Kazumi'd. Nice miss. And goodbye. Should have done that at the beginning. I just forgot to. Is that the REGG event at the survey? Oh, nice. I saw some pictures from that, and they look ridiculous and amazing. That's dope. Make a request. These two are the most useful. Max them out. So that we hopefully get them filled up. We need Adachi to get 160. Oh, fuck off.
See you next time.
And we need Tomi to get 200. So unfortunately, this already means that already means we're going to be doing 3, which is unfortunate. Ideally, you get this in 2, but take what we can get. So Adachi will be done after this one, but Tomi still needs 40.
See you next time. Come see me again.
Okay. Aloha.
And it won't matter that we have to spend the extra money. I did the testing to make sure we have enough money, even if we do miss.
This is on the house. See you next time.
There we go.
Come see me again.
Thank you very much.
So we got all of that we needed. And now Tomi got a bit extra, so I actually might be able to save a bit of time later. From here. Item. Yeah, we CC Lemon the whole party. And we go to Crystal Aloha Resort. Yeah. Mahjong, karaoke, and dancing. Karaoke, but I didn't get to Mahjong. Yes, I don't. All right. Literally just made a little... That's amazing. Making basically a mini game area. Don't you punk. This doesn't matter. Why they waste the smoke bomb. First time going to Anime Expo as well. Yeah, it's a lot to take in, but sounds like he had a great time, and it sounds like it would have been a blast basically being in a little cutout of basically the Yakuza games. Okay, we got that honk honk. Then we grab a party chat over here. Yeah, Tomi's gonna be super good on bond level, so I'll probably be able to skip some. Run down to the beach. Drive down to the beach to skip these cutscenes. Head on back in and fight this keeper, which starts with a Kazumi, and we are purposely going to be dumping our remaining grenades here. 2 incendiaries and a flashbang. That's our last incendiary. And here's our last flashbang, and we have 1 liquid nitrogen left that we'll be using at the end of this chapter. Gets us the Fairy Lay. Head on over to here, to the Hong Kong lady. Over to Kaku Avenue. Oh, these guys are in a terrible position. Ah, terrible. Posting a board where you could leave questions and stuff. I wrote what my favorite Yakuza game was and one character that doesn't get talked about. Thundoku parts and everything's in box and some collections of stuff, so hopefully I still have everything afterwards. Nice. Hopefully. I have no idea. I never bought that DLC. We order everything here. Because it's a bond conversation, not the Tomi one, which is unfortunate. I might have to do just a little bit extra to get Tomi bond. How is Tomi's bond? No, Tomi's at 30. I don't have to do anything extra. Nice. Then we go to the blacksmith. Naoki Katsuya. I don't know. I don't even know that character. But then again, I still have only seen 1 playthrough of Yakuza 0 and played 7 and 8 myself, so I'm still not the most versed in everything. We upgrade the prestige to literally +1. This gets the facility rank up. No, I have not. Just Yakuza 7, 8, and watched a playthrough of 0. So that we get... Why is it U3R1? That's not what this is. It's U2. So we upgrade the prestige to 8 specifically. This is going to exactly get to facility rank 3. Then from here we craft. We go to Eris. Make the cooling choker. We go to Kunoichi, make Plasmax. We go to material exchange, all except for the bottom 3. We just get rid of everything for nice materials. Then upgrade. Again, this is U2 because my menuing has changed. We upgrade the hosts to +10 exactly. And we brand it with the seal of snow. Shoot. I actually have... I'm just going to highlight these as optional. Just because these potentially don't need to be done. Because right now, Tomi's already at bond level 30 for me. So I'm already safe. I don't have to do any additional Tomi stuff. So I can just go straight to Revolve. Because I would normally go to Seaside Avenue. There's another Tomi bond conversation that gets us, I think, a bingo. And then there's also going to Revolve and driving past Revolve for another bond conversation, which I think also gets a bingo. So these are things you would normally do, but because I ended up getting extra for Tomi, so I ended up getting like 240 instead of 200, or like 260 instead of 200. You can skip those, so actually kind of makes things a bit easier. I just need to pay attention to Tomi's bond. Ba-ba. Write that down in my notes to pay attention for stuff you can potentially skip if need be. Yeah, because right now I can just go straight into the bar and do bond conversations. That's all good. I'm not worried about spoilers for the Yakuza franchise. Because at this point, I'm just never gonna go and probably play any of those games. I think I want to play like 0 just to like have experience of playing one of the brawler titles. But I just don't have enough time to play through all those Yakuza games. There's just too many. There's just too many Yakuza games. And there's already so many games this year that I have not played yet because I've spent so much time researching the speedrun. Eventually. Eventually I'll have to at least play one of them, other than the RPG ones. Game has 3 completion lists, 2 being Ichi and Kiryu, and then Dondoko. Yeah, probably. If you're going for true 100%, but that's a lot. That's a lot to go for. I wish you the best of luck on your adventures. Yeah. We already have all the bond points that we need, so we don't have to do any of the other bond conver or any of the other Tomy stuff. So we can start with Adachi. Adachi, we need first option. And third option. For confidence and style. Chitose. We need third option. Third option. For a bunch of confidence. Now we talk to Tomy. For second option. And second option. For lots of style. And then Tomy again. For a second option. And first option. That gets intellect to what we need. And because of the other option we took, that gets the confidence to what we need. Talk to the bar. Bartender to get the fruit cup, which is a very good healing item, which we'll use in the finale. And then we're only missing one. We are only missing one stat that we need, and that is style. And we're gonna go quick run to grab that before we run into Aloha Fee. So from here,
Aloha.
Ribbon Straw Hat onto Tomy, Don't Equip, and the Summer Dress, which we equip on Ichi.
Thank you.
It's slightly faster because of load times removed to fast travel over to Aloha Fee, sign up for the trolley tour, and we cannot skip these cutscenes. So in the speedrun, this is like the perfect bathroom break.
いやいや、あっちだって。
ほら、こっち座りなさい。
お？
ほら、座りなさいって言ってるでしょ。
なかなかいい腕だ。将来剣の達人になるかもな。
あれはちょんまげ
Oh no, Ichi's having a thought. Yeah, with all that stuff we got to confidence level 5, intelligence level 5, and style level 4.
ちょんまげ
Confidence for the samurai class, intelligence for the kunoichi class, and style so that Ichi can change to breaker class. Samurai is so good, and we're just going to be using it for its abilities. We're not actually going to be using the class, but the abilities are too useful.
いらっしゃいませ。よりどりみどりでしょう。Let's
And then we're going to do some yoga. Oh, hi, Egg. Yeah, you want up? Egg,
リラックスしながら。
come on up, Egg. There you go, Egg. Baby.
では次の
You see this baby?
はい。
Oh, really?
おう
Oh, wow, Egg.
いいよこらせ
Adachi, you got it. He doesn't got it.
あたたたた
これはどう
Hi. Oh, thank you.
いいよ
Thank you, Egg. Also, it's now a yoga competition.
これなら
Apparently.
これはさすがに無理でしょ。
He's too powerful.
はい。すっきりした。
And now she has a thought. And it's the Kunoichi class. And this is the class we'll use on every female character. It is so powerful. Such a powerful class. And then we change jobs. Ichi to Aquanaut. Samurai. Breaker.
どれを試そうかなぴったりだ
Chirase to Kunoichi.
着替え着替え
Tomi to Host.
まあ見てな
Adachi to Samurai.
俺の最
And the chef.
どれでいこうかね
We skill inheritance. Ichi gets each side and burning arrow. Chitose gets violin. Tomi gets scrub down. It's gonna be down 4 and down 3. Scrub down and battery storm. Adachi gets burning arrow. And gear Ichi doesn't need the speed anymore. Needs Adachi's XP gear and Adachi trades. Head on over to Lotus Street. Hey Yuna, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's going well. We're on. I'm showing off what we've done to
Thank you very
do where my notes. Then we just go to Night Street. Showing off what we've done to chapter 8 and then the beginning of 8, 9 and the beginning of chapter 10. And then we'll get to refining because I'm at chapter 11 in my notes. And we're mostly there. We're almost done with our refining. Now we have the fights at the end. This sequence of 3 fights back to back. Yamai is our ally and we cannot outspeed him.
全力でいくよ
So we guard. Causing me to take these guys. They're way too spread out. And this one starts with a forced cutscene with Yamai. Gives that guy a good smack across the face. Because Yamai's our friend now. He's helping us. Risa, don't be a baby. Egg, you don't be a baby either. And we are hoping that they don't spread out much so that we can rocket launcher. Rocket launcher? Okay, it didn't get everyone like I wanted to, but that's okay. That guy needs to take some damage. He has a lot of HP. And these guys will typically get some turns. If you're lucky, the fight would have ended at this point already, but it's very rare. Am I finish that guy off? No! Okay, well, this is a slow fight. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a slow fight. They're not supposed to get this many turns. Like, it's supposed to end ideally with that. But Yamai decided to separate this guy out and not finish him off. So unfortunately, a slow fight. If they group up together really, really well, we can end it on Adachi's burning arrow, but that's rare. And Yamai was our friend. And he's not our friend anymore. It lasted for so long. And you get to listen to this shamisen absolutely rocket. But this has become a 100% consistent fight, though. Which will be fun to show off this trap because Ichi's fast now. We get some stuff we can do. So we substitute Ichi. Immediately Kazumi to wipe out all the ads. And hallucinogenic. Make him weaker than he already is. Tomi, use a couple drinks, if I'm gonna be honest. Aloha Blondes, right? Yeah. Tomi's looking a little thirsty. Oh, that's actually not good. He was supposed to have done his stuff already. Tomi's supposed to be slow. It won't matter. It's just unfortunate that he's gonna, instead of doing his defensive stuff, which is very fast and consistent, he's instead going to attack us, which is just typically a bit slower. It doesn't matter what he does though, because the fight's already over. He will get his one turn to do something. Actually, the only thing that could really mess us is if he actually did that to Tomi. But normally he is not supposed to outspeed. Chitose substitutes to Tomi. Oh, I should have subbed to Ichi. Because this will probably kill. Actually, that's perfect. And that used our last liquid nitrogen, so now we're out of our regular grenades. They are out of our inventory entirely. But yeah, that's consistent. Doesn't matter if he guards or not or anything. It's just 100% consistent. I'm gonna write in my notes to can fail action command. I don't know if there's a good way I can phrase that, but that's gonna make sense in my notes. Yeah, just that Ichi needs to get that liquid nitrogen out of our inventory. Because that just guarantees the kill. Yeah, from here. Oh. First, do this. That 30 intellect is not needed from the taxi. Go to here. Chat. Forces us to leave because we're supposed to get enough money to do it, but we already have enough money. Fast travel to Lotus Street. Use our rockets and we want to refill them for the beginning of chapter 10.
Welcome. Thank you very
Then we go to, was it West Anaconda? No. Gotta go to Revolve first. This chapter is mostly done.
ちょっと休んでいこうぜ。
Run upstairs, have a quick honk shoe. Heard Ichi running there for a second. Then, oh, then it's Anaconda Harbor Park. We don't need to go to West Anaconda. So then we run back left to get a full recharge on our Street Surfer. Is it? Would it be back left? It's just straight back. To the Street Surfer. Get that back to full. We're gonna do a quick run here. Swing over here. Grab the docks taxi. Swing on over into here. Get the 53 by the sea taxi, because that's an XP meal that we're going to get later. And to the marker. They give us our money back.
Ah.
And then everything turns right. Turns out AG was spying on us the whole time, and he was blackmailing Chitose.
I'll bury you.
Just a bad time all around. And Chitose, guard Kazumi, and we're done. And then we'll get right up to where we would normally grind in chapter 10, and then I'll skip ahead to chapter 11. So that we can do some actual refining. But yeah, everything goes very, very smooth now in chapters 8 and chapter 9. We go to survive bar. And also a thing that I changed. Wait, hold on. What is... Okay, I just made a note that none of the personality traits matter to the run for Kiryu. So now we progress. We used to, in chapter 12, come back to the bar to get the drink links that we need to do. We don't have to do that, delayed now. We can't do it while we're in the bar. We get Zhao. Unfortunately, Zhao does not get used in the speedrun. I'm sorry, my boy. You are very useful casually. Unfortunately, you just don't have quite the right stuff for the speedrun. AKA, you're not a Kunoichi. Then we go back to the bar. Because we're right here, we might as well get these drink links out of the way. Doesn't matter what option we choose. Doesn't matter what option we choose. We just need Nanba's tag team and we need Saiko's tag team for the speedrun. We don't need any other tag teams. We need Nanba's for damage. We need Saiko's for healing at the very end of the run. Then we leave. We need a bit more bond points for Nanba. And by a bit, I mean slightly less than 20. So we're going to first go here. Get that bond conversation for another 10. That leaves Nanba at under 10 bond points left. We are forced to do this. And it's just kind of like find the exit as fast as possible. At some point, I want to go... I want to research into what possible layouts they are to see if there's a nice way that I can determine just like at first glance what direction I should go. Or to see if there's like a discernible pattern, because there's not that many options. Sweet. There's the end. There's not that many options in terms of layout. Like, I believe it's just procedurally generated. It's not procedurally generated. It's just picking from a list of preset layouts. So if I can determine enough patterns to be like, this is your starting pattern, this is the direction you need to go to determine where you need to go to end as fast as possible. Because right now it's just kind of a crapshoot, and I haven't done the research to determine the best option. Get that muscle booster, and we go to Hello Work. And we don't even have to do anything in that, in the Yokohama Underground. And we needed 10 bond. Bond conversation right there. And Namba's at exactly what he needs to be. So, Kiryu, Aquanaut, Samurai, Nanba, go to host. Sonhee to Kunoichi. Saiko to idol. We need her level 12 ability. An item. Muscle booster on Sonhee. Reflex booster on Kiryu. And then the big gear menu starts with Nanba, gets an optimize, gets a prestige, gets cycling shoes. For some reason, it unequips Zhao's shoes, and I don't know why. Sonhee gets the battle boots. Zhao gets the crown and money and fairy lay. Saiko gets the happy lay. Chitose steals Zhao's armor. Tome steals Saiko's armor. Kiryu gets an optimize, gets the tactical boots, gets transcendent, gets military. Party edit, out for Saiko. And the West Surakame Highway for one keeper fight, which is pretty consistent now that we have a lot of extra speed on on Kiryu. So it doesn't matter who happens first. We do a coffee. Do a Kazumi. This wipes out everyone. Intoxication bomb. He's going to do bound and gag, which does nothing. And in the meantime, we got a rocket. And with the extra fire drop, he will die to this. We just gotta wait for him to stand, and goodbye. 100% consistent, very fast fight. We had to do a little bit of menuing just specifically for that fight to be consistent. But we gotta go back to Hello Work. For one quick thing we have to do before we start the grind, and that is to change Kiryu's job back to Dragon of Dojima. We don't have to do any menuing there. Kiryu needs now Ichi's ankle weights and Yaka's training gear. And then Nanba gets the Transcendence, and Sonhee gets the military. And even though I did, like, Saiko is at job level 12 in Idol, which gets the ability that I want, which is Playful Splash. I'm going to have her on Idol for longer into the grind, because if she's Kunoichi, she's too fast. If she's Kunoichi, I have to, like, navigate around her turn every single fight. And that's not good. That's very slow. We have to do like 15 to 20 fights before Kiryu is fast enough to just outspeed everything. So that's a few seconds every single one of those fights. That adds up. Saiko can just stay idle while that's happening. And that is not going to do anything negative to me. So that's perfectly fine. And everyone else is going to be having their jobs the way that they normally do. Then we would normally go back to Kamurocho. And from here, we'd go get our favorite meal at Danmaya Fishery. The classic of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Gets us 3 times 2 agility boosts. to East Shichifuku Street, and this is where we would begin the grind. Which I'm not going to do because that takes like 25 minutes. But yeah, there's not much that changed about the grind other than at one point, or once Kiryu reaches level 36, I need to go to a job change booth, and then I change Sayako to Kunoichi. She doesn't need the powerful idle heal. I'm just having her on idle so she's slower. But once Kiryu hits level 36, he can outspeed without the speed without the speed meal. So Kiryu will just be able to outspeed even Saiko as Kunoichi, so that's the perfect time to go and close out the rest of the job stuff and swap menu items around and stuff. And then we swap our XP to Sonhee at that point. And then once Sonhee and Nanba's XP levels out, then we even out their XP gear. And then we do that until they're right before level 39, and then the grind is over. Then we go upgrade all of our stuff. We go fight Sawashiro at the end, and that is the end of chapter 10. And I'm just gonna skip over that and go straight to chapter 11, where we need to do some refining. There's not much that I needed to change. Oops, didn't mean to grab that. Can I not drop that? Oh, son of a... I was just hitting X. I didn't want to pick up an herb. Okay. So I'm gonna go bathroom and then we'll get to our refining. There's not much that I needed to change in chapter 11. Yeah. At one point, I think in this chapter, I go for a refill on Sapophoric bombs to drop enemy defense. I don't need that anymore because we use less than 5 Sapophoric bombs this entire run. And if I need to, Ichi now has the capability to menu heal, because I never use Glory Awaits from Samurai. So instead, Kiryu just has the weak heal from Aquanaut as a just in case, as well as for the finale, Ichi's actually going to use it. So not too much that's going to change about this chapter, but let's run through it after I go to the bathroom. So I'll be right back. Alright. Now that you've stared long enough at Ichi's smiling face, let's get some work done in chapter 11, shall we? So we've already done a couple of the first steps. And from here, we go to the Anaconda Shopping Center.
Aloha! Thank you very much.
Slightly faster to not equip there and equip it here because it'll come and optimize. Okay, so menuing is a bit different here. So shoes, still down 3. Then it's down 4 to give Ichi Champion's Ring. Let's see, 5 to get to the ink weights because I got rid of some stuff. Then we go to Tomi, who gets an optimize, gets 2. Tomi doesn't have anything equipped. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Before U6 to that, then cycling shoes is U5, then prestige. Dachi gets an optimize. Doesn't need to do anything for weapon anymore because we don't take it for Zhao. Head to Novorish Crown. Shoes. The cycling shoes and accessories. He gets money and fairy lay. So that's all pretty close to what I had been doing before. And the smartphone, the little Japan North Waikiki. And oh no, something's bad. From here, we go to Seaside. Drive backward. Making sure not to grab anything extra because it's just stuff we don't need. And we go to the Diamond Head. And I'm also spacing out my notes for readability, so we first run backwards here for ZZ times 5 to our Ner plus plus times 5, stamina XX times 5, then L1 up 1 to all first aid kits and all all-purpose remedies. That way we are set up in all of our healing stuff from now until the end of the run. We literally do not do any other shopping for healing items. And we drive. And this is just the most convenient time for us to do it because we already have to go to the Diamond Head. We already have to drive west. Or we already have to drive this way. And we have the money for it.
Really pissing me off.
Ichi is fast enough to outspeed everyone. Even without any agility increases. Okay, let me just space out my notes here. Because then we fight 2 back to back. Do anything while we're in here, we just progress. Another fight. Another easy answer. Kazumi. Skip one cutscene and hey, Chitose's back. And she's faster than Ichi. So we have to do one quick guard. But she comes back at level 39. So it literally does not matter if you put any XP gear on her at all. She just comes back at level 33. Which is conveniently a higher level than she would have even if we did put XP gear on her. So we just put it on other people for the other variable amounts of time so that they get boosted up higher. And we start relatively close to here, so we just run here, refill our rocket launchers, and map for an XP meal. Nope. Some of the spawn directions are slightly different on PC versus PS5, which is very strange. Front, the east. Very strange. We buy this, and this. That will get us 3 XP meals. Skip the table talk. Gear, Chitose is down 3. She gets an optimize. She gets the Plasmax. She goes to shoes, and she gets the battle boots, and she gets the superpower ring. We don't have anything else to give to her. No, nothing that would matter. I have to change up what my phone fast travel things are up to. Night Street. This is a mislabel. Okay. And this is a good point to save so that we don't have to do all the rest of the stuff. So this is a good practice save right before the set piece. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to drive back to this marker, but it doesn't matter. We're supposed to be level 35. We're barely level 32, and we need the XP so that we keep on par. This fight, Ichi often gets outsped by 1 or 2 enemies, so we substitution to him. Okay. This starts with the scattering flowers to make sure to just hit the barrel enemies. And Kazumi. Okay. from here. This. From here, we have to make sure that we skip the upcoming fight. I'm going to try and bait it. Get the XP stuff. They all are going to run forward and stop. And once they stop, you can just run straight past. I honestly went a bit soon there, but that's fine. And then this. Welcome to Heavy Machinery Round ×2. Not one, but two. If these get a turn, it is a terrible time, but they never will. Because we Muscle Soda Ichi. Ichi uses Kazumi. They're weak to this. And then Tag Team with the Muscle Soda is just enough to 100% consistently close them out. Egg, you are being a baby. Are you aware of this fact? Egg. Egg. You are being a baby. Are you aware of this fact, Egg? But yeah, but because we have the XP gear, or because we went and got the XP gear, that fight gives us a ton of extra XP. Like, it gets everyone. We're now all level 35 to level 34, which is super, super helpful. Howdy, Hoshi. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Egg. Hi. You're being very cute. And also, I'm trying to do research, Egg. Oh. Eggy, lay down. I got to do research. So I have more I have more armor than I usually do. Would getting the protector be worthwhile anymore? I actually don't think so. Hold on, let me... So, suppression helm I think I still need to get. Because the suppression helm is a rank 5 armor. And that's super useful. I don't think I'm actually going to equip it onto anyone, which is actually kind of nice. But I'm definitely going to be using it at the end because I need that higher rank armor. But protector, I don't think I actually need. I think everyone is set with a certain armor in all of the fights where it matters. Like, let me just compare protector to the embroidered jacket. Because if I can skip that, that's nice. It just saves some menuing. Because right now, Ichi has fire resistant armor on, which is super nice. And also has... Aggie, you are being obnoxious, girl. Has fire resistant armor on, which is nice for the next fight. And everyone else already has decent armor on. So the protector is 5945. Okay, that is a substantial increase. That would probably be good for not Adachi, but Tomi. It's 4234. Yeah, I probably should get it and give it to Tomi as a just in case for this fight. And it also reduces chance of damage status ailments, which is also very helpful because Tomi needs to do damage in this upcoming fight. So yeah, I'll probably get it and give it to Tomi then. That'll probably be for the best. I'll still keep getting all the extra armor. We run over here, grab the suppression helm. Gear Ichi gets an optimize, which it's fine. It's not needed, I don't think, anymore with the summer dress. But it'll be helpful, and Kiryu ends up needing that cat headband anyway later, so it's fine. Then we go to accessories. We do Dragon's Binding, and so that's U4, and it was U3 to get to the Dragon's Binding. And value pack insoles, Tomy. Accessories goes to Transcendent, U1, and Silver Bracelet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's significantly faster to menu. And Chitose gets the 6 to the Champion Ring. And because Tomy is feeling thirsty, we can Aloha Blonde twice, give him lots of power for this upcoming fight so that he can take down all the enemies. Do I have to use the heal? Let's see. Ichi needs to use the Burning Arrow once. That's plenty. So I don't need to do a heal anymore. I'm just going to notes to... menu heal. Do square. Yeah. So then I don't have to actually hit the heal anywhere because everyone has... Each will have max HP, which is what we need as a just in case. Has enough mana to use Burning Arrow twice. Twice even? Burning Arrow's 20? Yeah, 20. So he hasn't enough to use 3 times, which is more than enough. Yeah, Ichi's not going to do anything else. Other than that, so yeah, that saves a few seconds of that. So then once we're done here, then we run back and we talk to Adachi. First option. 2 cutscenes. And we wait for this stunt that absolutely would not work. Also, hi, Kate. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, excavators don't go that fast. It would have just fell right off the end. And we have to wait until the black fade out to black. And then it's a cutscene we can skip. And now the split team fight, which would be tricky. Oh. Bring Kunai onto him. Kazumi. And Sapphoric. And Tomy gets a turn before anyone gets to do anything down here. Wipes out everyone except for that guy, who gets a couple. That clears down the bottom. Nice and fast. Egg. Shush. And then everyone versus this one guy. Did he fall asleep? I don't think he did. Nope. Nice. Alright, and then we just defeat him. Ring Kunai, Burning Arrow. Rose. We normally, if possible, we try to get him to fall asleep with the Sapphoric bomb, but typically doesn't happen. That follow-up might actually be enough to kill with the winged kunai. Nice. Yeah, I have enough MP, definitely, for what I need to do. From here. Gotta make sure everything is nice and spaced and readable. I'll just keep that there. So this, we just run to the marker. These gentlemen, we don't need to use the Kazumi on, so it saves just a smidge of money and a bit of time. These guys should all die to this. Some of them might survive, but Tomei can finish them off if need be. Hello, bot. Goodbye. Do I really need to save money there? Yeah, I okay. And right before this next fight, grab the safe. This fight is not as easy to clean up quickly. So like even if we had to use another burning arrow, Ichi would have enough to get it done. So Kazumi, And actually, I'm feeling pretty. Yeah, Adachi has the extra has the extra HP, so I'm not too worried about him dying. Chitose has fire resist armor, which is helpful. Ichi now has fire resist armor, which is super helpful. So yeah, we will just do. We don't need to do anything else. Just follow the marker till so I do need to heal. That's most important. I do need to full heal because I need MP. So heal first, then we menu gear Ichi. Doesn't need an optimize anymore. It is now an optimize would only hurt Tomi. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or so Ichi doesn't have to optimize anymore. Tomi. Told me a thing that I figured out and now actually comes into play. You can just hit into one piece of equipment and hit square, and it doesn't change the others. Armor optimize only. Then he goes to wait, hold on. So I want him to have the jeweled bracelet and ankle weight. So we do D1 onto the ankle weights to drop his magic. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To do ankle weight. Wait, no. No, no, no. I was right. So he starts with this. So for the insoles, or for the ankle weights, he does down 2. Jeweled bracelet over silver bracelet. Jeweled bracelet over the silver, and then for the transcendent, we go ankle weights and back to reduce his magic, or to reduce his MP. Then we give him a couple of Aloha Blondes. Do I want to save at this point? I think at this point we're actually quite safe with everything intact, so I'm not gonna do a forced save here. That should be everything that I need going into this fight. Yeah. Because, yeah, now Tomi has good armor. That should keep him hopefully quite a bit safer. Ichi will not die because he's now got fire resistant armor on. Chitose is also fire resistant and has the battle boots for lots of defense. And Adachi is also fairly tanky and also has an extra 100 HP. So yeah, it's about as good as we're gonna get. Okay, time for the two-way fight. Scattering flower everyone. Burning arrow, as many as possible. Shoot. This is awkward. I hope that'll hit everyone. It's really awkward to try and get a battery storm to work when they're all sat in the corners back here. Oh, fucking stun. That's bad. Chitose. What does Chitose do here? It's more scattering flowers. Fuck. Chitose died if that didn't if I didn't block that. I should heal Chitose. Normally never goes that bad. It is so difficult to line up Battery Storm. Adachi's still. That's fine. That gives us time to heal Chitose. How do I have so many toughness infinities? Are those just random drops I got? Jeez. It's a terrible first phase. Because normally, well, like, almost all those enemies would have been gone, that Tomi would do a battery storm and then would just use a rose to finish off the main enemy. But it was so bad that we had to resort to other stuff. We throat slitter the main guy. Ichi boosts Kazumi, our first boosted summon. And we Saporic. Wait, he was supposed to... Shoot. This wasn't enough damage. Have to push him to the damage gate. Yeah, if not the QTE, I was supposed to use a Burning Arrow with Ichi. I need to highlight that. Cutlery? Doesn't matter if Adachi dies here. Throat Slitter. Awkward. It's a very awkward fight. It is significantly safer now if Adachi goes down. That's fine. It's mostly Tomi and... Because this is really... Basically, this is Adachi's last time to shine. Is that fight. And now we're on to chapter 12. Yeah. So before... Actually, I'll just plan to save here. For the future, in case I need to change this menu at all. So... Menu, gear, Kiryu gets an optimize to the kitty ear headband, armor. Actually, Kiryu doesn't need to swap to armor at all, really. If I'm gonna be honest. Kiryu won't be hit in this chapter. And I think the protector ends up on someone else anyway later. Yeah, Kiryu doesn't need the armor swap. He does still need the shoe swap. And he puts on the Transcendent Insoles. So that he can outspeed everyone. Nanba. 5 to some ankle weights. And 1, 2, 3, 4 to Adachi's cycling shoes. And he puts on Prestige. Sonhi gets an Optimize, gets Plasmax back on, puts on the Battle Boots, puts on Champion's Ring. Psycho gets an optimize, doesn't need to change anything. I can have her have... how many times does she need 2 substitution jutsu? So, ideally... It's chapter 13. Soporics. So I need to change that there. We normally had XP on Zhao to try and keep him on par, but now I don't need that because Zhao's just going to be our farmer. So let's count for Saiko how many substitution jutsus I need her to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just say 6. So she needs 150 MP. She can't have... I can give her the Yakuza training gear. Yeah, I can give her the Yakuza training gear. She doesn't have to change anything else. Zhao gets an optimize. You for that, and he does money and fairy lay, so you 1, you 2. Okay. That makes sense to me. That will hopefully let Saiko really speed up or get back on track with everyone else so that she can reach level 46 by the end of the game, which is what we need her to be at. We need 46. Otherwise, we have a very bad time. Okay. That looks good to me. Then we taxi. Yeah, for some reason in here, it's just X versus up X. Very strange. There's no fast travel, or there's no good taxi to get to where we need to go. Right? Yeah, there's no faster taxi, so let's drive straight to it. Then we do Pink Street entrance. We don't have to refill on any of our stuff. Yep. Yeah, that's probably perfectly fine to do that there. So normally I would have done 2 fights. I don't need speed for this upcoming fight. Yeah, probably just best for me to delay. 'Cause I don't need speed for this upcoming fight at all. A very short map fast travel. Ah! Look at that. Alt tab. That. Drive to the marker. Another fighter on our hands. Kiryu's nice and fast for this. Kazumi. And a new move. Essence of Remembrance. And Throat Slitter. Mash here. Then we mash some more. Oh, interesting, because I did it earlier there. So I need to put a circle in here. Where's my latest circle? What the heck? Oh, come on. There. I don't use an O in my notes, so... I need to find where I did the Alt command for circle. From here... So right now, I have one fight to go. $6,000, $9,000. I think the next fight is 10,000. So I think, yeesh, it is so close. But we have one fight remaining. This will get everyone, Nanba and Sonhee, to rank level 100, or not level 100, level 40. From here we go to Tenkaichi Street for our favorite meal, some Danmaya fishery. Back to Jinsho. This would normally be where we can just go straight to the end, but we do not have enough stuff yet. So this is where I used to, while we were using Zhao, go and fight the Chinatown keeper to get the chef's label, but we do not have to do that anymore, so that's cut out entirely. So now instead we map fast travel west to survive bar. We do not have to do we're no longer chatting to the barkeep because we don't need the bartender pomade anymore. We're not going to the bar because we already got our stuff there. So we can just flat out skip this entire trip. Not skip this entire trip, but go straight to where we need to go, which is drive front, right, north, east to south, stairs. Then we run up the stairs. So from here, we just zoop on over to the stairs. Run on up here. Come on. To continue Foreshine. Because this summon is crucial for the speedrun. Then we have to go back to Kamurocho. This time at the bottom of the menu for some reason. So then we fast travel to East Shichifuku Street. Go back to the Foreshine facility. Cabaret. Okay. I need to... Oop. Oh, that's correct. Space there. Okay. So this is just regular old Kazumi. We rush attack the two weak ones. Shoot. Oh, it's gonna be an extra turn, but whatever. Ah, no. Oh. Okay, well, hopefully this means Shadow Clone Jutsu hits just one target. Somehow worked. I was supposed to hit the other guy. Psycho didn't hit. Job level. So I need to change my notes. Psycho didn't hit job level because she didn't have like quite enough. So I'll just do to level 39 in the grind. I'm not going to reset any of my saves or anything. Because in order to have the fastest fights, it's just better for fastest fights and menus. It's faster for Sonhee to just very quickly or to just have her powerful gear on right away rather than having the XP gear. So I'll just do the grind until we literally hit level or job level 39. Don't need to try and preempt it or to get right below. If they're level 39, they will hit level 40. CS2, first option. Okay. And just to keep everything the same. I don't need the money from this fight, but we're just gonna end this quick to simulate the extra XP we would have. It won't matter which one we use, I don't think. That's right, the military buff is weak. Oh, are you kidding me? Won't matter. Goodbye. So that would be the extra XP that Sonhee would normally have. That's perfectly fine. Okay. From here, gear, Kiryu. Oh, that's right. We put speed onto Psycho. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 3, 4 to the Happy Lay. because Psycho needs a speed. And military insult is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Superpower ring. Nanba, instead of Eiko weights, gets 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Jeweled brooch. Psycho gets 1, 2, 3. Transcendent. And 1, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, probably not that. 8. You 8. To the military insoles. And then it's down to get Tiger's Dream. Although, where was my Aloha Blonde menuing? It is not 2, it's 1, because I don't have Mountain Dews. Ugh. Then from here, we Hiker's Dream. All to MP max, which at the moment is because I got those levels up. It'll be fine. It should just be Nanba, because the Nanba should be hitting level 40 along with Sonhee right there. But that'll be fine. Then we smartphone. Back to Ijincho. This puts us right where we need to be. I still have my agility meal, even though I took that extra fight. So that means we should be good to go. Run forward to the marker and we'll save beforehand for our testing or for our practice saves. Okay. And before we continue, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So I will be right back. Give 1 sec. Okay, yeah. I'll be right back, and then we'll be closing out chapter 12, because there's not too much left. What do I have in my notes for things to change? Literally just like one thing in the final set piece to change. So, not too much left to change. Okay. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go bathroom. All right. Let us do the terrifying fight that, if everything goes correctly, should not be terrifying at all. And hopefully everything works the way it does on PS5. It should. There shouldn't be any difference. So we actually want to specifically hit only 2 targets with our opening 2 moves. We actually do not want to hit Seijima at all. No. I need to hit... Majima, move. Majima, move. Okay, that works. I need to hit Majima and Daiko. Go back to Nanba. Essence of Rose Typhoon. I'm not sure that hits Daigo. Okay, that hit Daigo. Okay. This gets us into the cutscene. This is triggered because Majima's health is low enough because he's weak to the fire attacks. Howdy, Kamigano. Thanks for stopping by. Hiya! Okay. From here, we have a plan. From here, it is it should be Majima's turn. He will just charge himself up. Perfectly fine. The Psycho went first, which is not desirable. I should have done a double. One for that. We need to Throat Slitter Daigo. Do a 4 shine. We need to aim all this at Daigo. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and he's dead. So he goes straight into his I'm dead move to do the memoir fight. And same thing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Kiryu cannot die in those fights. Now we get doppelgangers, which is perfectly fine. We need to get Nanba set up now for the Wonder Cocktail. Substitute right back to Nanba. Yeah. Oh wait, was I supposed to muscle soda Nanba at some point? It's not in my notes to... hold on. I'm just double checking everything while I'm going through this. No, there's no muscle soda on Nanba. Rose Stinger onto Majima should finish him off. I think he has a little bit of... Let's just go on faith that that's enough. Actually, he'll go down no matter what to Kiryu. So this point, Actually, yeah, let's just make sure. So we'll substitute to Kiryu. We'll do another 4 shine. Guarantee everyone's dead. Yeah, I didn't see Majima's health move, so that was fine. We didn't need the extra damage. Then we Gloria waits onto Sonhi. And, oh dang it, he did a powerful move. So if you don't hit Sajima at all, he does a much weaker move. But because we never took any damage, it's perfectly fine. Quickness Lemon. Oh, that's actually unfortunate. Things are slightly off. Goodbye. Seijima should never get another turn. So maxed out. So I don't think I need anything other than a Fulminous. Oh, I never rush moded Kiryu. That's a problem. Kiwami. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Oh, he gets another turn. That's a problem. Yeah, so Kiryu was supposed to have like another turn here. Like it's all recoverable. This fight's over as soon as it's back to that. I need to do that properly though. I need to 100% make sure that rush happens, because that sets all the turn orders correctly. So yeah, Kiryu was not as fast as he was supposed to be because the rush mode increases your agility. Now we're supposed to be level 41 going into this fight. We are level 40. Even with our 30 minutes of grinding, we're still underleveled. Instantly, we're underleveled. Excuse me. Yeah, if you don't touch Seijima at all, he will do a very quick and very weak damage move. So you actually want to avoid hitting him at all. Oh, you fuckers. No. That works. Substitute back. Nanbo. I need you two to group up. Majima, move. Close enough. Haha! Oh, oops. Yeah, so this is where we're supposed to be, or want to be, in the fight. Other than the fact that I let Kiryu get hit. It won't matter. the damage done to Majima will be more than brought back up with Foreshine. So it doesn't matter. Majima's turn. We ideally want him to doppelganger first. That's good, so it is about it potentially later. And rush mode. I'm gonna put this in front of Kiryu's text box to make sure I remember to do it. Foreshine. Where is Daigo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. How did that happen? I guess we just got low speed rolls. That shouldn't matter. And I need to change this to 12. That shouldn't matter. It's still substitution jutsu. Shadow Clone. Not Shadow Clone. Throat Slitter. On to Daigo. Takes him out. He normally would do other stuff if that were different. Okay. Interesting. So now we set up Nanba. And the cocktail. This is all sorts of strange, but whatever. We'll do another Foreshine. We do Glory awaits onto Sonhee. We substitute to Nanba. He does the Rose. On to Majima. This might not kill. That's okay. Or it should still kill. Yeah, he's dead. From here, we Quickness Lemon. And that's exactly the weak move that we want to see from Seijima because he didn't take enough damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bye. Then from here, we do Fulminous Seijima. And Majima's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, here you. What was that slow get up? Then we Shadow Clone Jutsu. Substitute right back in. Shadow Clone Jutsu again. He's not dead, but that's okay. We Kiwami Kiryu. We didn't get another turn, but that's fine. We will just Ice Spreader to finish. And we're done. Yeah, Saiko just had a little bit slow damage rolls, which is just unfortunate, but whatever. Yeah, you can't die in these fights. Ideally, you also want to get a Kiwami drink on Nanba, but it won't particularly matter in the long run. I don't think. Just kind of there as a space filler. Okay. That's good, though. I got the notes cleaned up a little bit there. It's just so hard to keep track of because there's so many things that every character has to do. So we're here. We go to Rose Blossom and we go home. We don't do a whole lot to prep for the end. Or to prep for this final set piece. Yeah, Sayako got like really, really low speed rolls. Which is just very awkward. Hmm.
いらっしゃいませ。ごちそうさま。
Get our XP meal.
ありがとう。
Item, and we would CC Lemon. Just make sure that everyone can do their turn normally. Do. Yeah, because at the beginning of this, we only need 2 people. I'll just say do it to all. We should have, yeah, just Namba and Sayako if they're low. That's perfectly fine. Okay, we'll save. There's nothing else that we really have to do before going into the set piece. Yeah, that wall of text is really hard to read for the 3Gma fight, but it has everything we need to do in it. It's just going to take a lot to memorize. It's just going to be a lot of memorization. Yeah, we just need to make sure that we rush for 4 shine. Okay. Once we got this done, then it's just to Serious Plan Tokyo. There's only like one thing I need to change in this set piece, and that's to not grab Zhao's armor. Which is easy. Oh god, they spread out so much. I don't think that was a smart move. Oh, Sayako's supposed to Queen's Claw. That's what it was. Really don't want these enemies to run out of the way right away. That should hit all. Good. And then we clone to Kiryu. Or shine. Modified rocket launcher. Yeah, there's a lot of wave battles in this game. Then we throat slitter because this guy's resistant to gun. We substitute back to Sonhee for another throat slitter. And to Rose. Goodbye. Okay, then we menu here, Kiryu. It's 1, 2, 5. 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Do I want Sonhee? What's your speed at? Or Psycho? 166 versus 173. That's too fast, so it's gonna have to be Psycho's Military Souls. Because I don't want Psycho going as fast. Then this, we get ankle weights 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 for the ankle weights. Silver bracelet. Psycho just gets 1, 2, 3. U3 to the fairy lay. Actually, she's not going to be doing much in the way of skills here. Right? And she's not going to be taking damage. She's going to be doing skills, so I'll just do U4. Put her with the Yakuza training gear. Yeah, she won't be taking any damage. And Zhao still has all the money and stuff. Money in the farming gear. Is there any other farming items that I want to have? I mean, I could. No, Sonhee doesn't need any XP. Psycho does, because if I look at Namba's slightly above Sonhee because I put some extra XP gear on him for farming to give him pre-drunk. Psycho still has a little ways to catch up. So yeah, putting the XP gear on here should be perfect. Okay, do that. Just run forward to these blokes. I believe only 2 survive. No, 3 survive. Wow, that was just really unlucky rolls. Sonhee should always go first or second. I probably should boost this for shine, so I'll redo this quick. Yeah, I should. How come Mom lets you carry Let's cure you have 2 turns. Yeah, I probably should just boost this one. Like, I know I have extra money at this point after the full route, so I'm going to boost the 4-shine here and we'll make sure I test it. Okay. So yeah. Let's go back and just double check that I'm correct in that assumption. Or just to set up my test saves with it. Because right now I have a lot of extra money. Like a lot more than I even should have. But I know for sure that I'll be able to handle using a boosted 4-shine there to get rid of all those. Shoot. This is that. Nice. If they don't spread out too much and we can get a good target off, Namba can clear those out before they have a chance to do anything. But it's luck. Like that guy just decided to run. Oh, he ran back. Oh my god, he ran back into the perfect position. So helpful. Thank you, that one enemy. And we go to Kiryu, who does a 4-shine. And a modified rocket launcher because he's weak to it. Throat slitter. Right back to Sonhi. And Rose. I'm gonna move this up. I didn't need that extra damage anyway. Reorganizing the notes so that it's clearer to read. Okay. Here you. Transcendent and that. Oh, it's U3, U4. Need to mark that I'm getting both those equipped. Okay. Now we're right back to it. Yeah. That just ends the fight instantly. Much easier that way. Make sure all my fights are nice and spaced. I used to get that. That's an empty cough drop tin. All the other empty cough drop tins from fights are actually not guaranteed, which is awkward. Here's your regular 4-shine. Essence of Dragon God. Okay, I need to figure out what I want to do for Psycho here. I don't think he's weak to anything Psycho has, so it's gonna be modified rocket launcher or what would be Psycho's strongest move? Because there is a scenario where I do already have this used up. Excuse me. So Psycho's strongest move. Probably still Throat Slitter. We don't need that much damage. Where's Kunoichi? Relies on buffs. 3.45. Throat Slitter or Essence of Hell Hive, which is 2.8. I don't think it matters. I'll say the Essence of Hell Hive because it's faster. Okay. Well, let's test it anyway. This is technically not a stronger move, but it is the fastest animation that Cycle has, because he can skip it. I only did 280, but to be fair, I was also going to be using any other modified grenade I had, so... Kiryu's not feeling this QTE. I didn't mean to lose the one against Majima, but that one I did mean to lose. He gets his one turn where he buffs himself. Kiryu Beasts or Essence of Remembrance. Nope. Have a fun trip. Goodbye. And Throat Slitter. Turn on my jacket, we'll equip later. Oh, that's awkward. Or shine. I believe I call them shinies, not sparkles. I don't know why in my notes I have that spelled wrong. Or have it differently. Okay. This fight's not avoidable, but instead of 4 shine, we Kazumi. Because the strong enemies are weak to ice. Kazumi has like the absolute most convenient weaknesses. Has only like 2 inconvenient weaknesses throughout this run. But all the enemies that tend to have the high HP that wouldn't get taken out normally just get taken out from a boosted one. It's very convenient. No, I didn't want to get this extra revival. No, I didn't want to get this extra revival. Kazumi. So this would just be, yeah. So instead of doing what I have in my notes here, this is just a menu and continue for marker, CS1. Everything else doesn't matter. Dang it. Okay, our menu here. Gear, Kiryu. Transcendent insoles off. UH to D2 to get the Tiger Belt. Nanba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Silver bracelet over the ankle weights, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the shoes, the Lolita shoes. Sonhee gets optimized to get her damage and agility buff, which is absurd. Her armor is incredibly good. Aloha Blonde to Kiryu and Nanba. And then we don't have to do anything else. We just run straight to the end. I used to go and grab Zhao's good armor in that room, but we don't have to do that anymore. We don't have to heal at all either. Okay, and this fight should just be a very simple one. Sonhee substitution to Nanba. Nanba's already nice and strong, so we just go straight to Rose Stinger on the big health guy. And there's half of his HP gone, and it gets us straight to the Q to E. Nice look. Dodge! Easy. That QT is not faster. Yeah. And Psycho's turn? Or not Psycho's turn. That's okay. Rush, Essence of the Dragon God. Takes out all the ads. I need to highlight these so I never miss when I need to transform or need to stance change. Heal Army Drink on Kiryu. Oh, we were a little slow. That's perfectly fine. Because then we just throw Slipper. And with the kitty ear headband and the tiger belt, Kiryu has enough MP to use Essence of Dragon God twice. Super helpful. Yeah, kitty earband. Like at one point, Ichi's running around with a dress on and kitty ear headband, and then also Kiryu spends most of the late game with kitty ear headband. It's excellent. Hi, Narasaki. You have far too many allies in this fight. You are annoying to deal with. Hold on, I'm fixing my notes, Narasaki. Can't. Oh, don't do that. We substitute to Kiryu. What are you doing over there, buddy? And we force shine. Fulminous onto Narasaki. The Queen's Claw onto Narasaki. Because those hit like a truck. Then we go back to Kiryu. For one more force shine. Weakens down just about everyone, and Essence of Dragon God will clear off everyone else. So it's just back to these. Nanba uses a Rose. He gets one attack off. That's fine. And let's just simulate some stuff here. Not simulate, but like... let's just substitute to Kiryu. I'm just going to use the final Kiwami drink just to clear things up. And doesn't particularly matter. I'm just going to use it on someone who already has it. Like, just kind of like simulate what it's like to have the same. And we substitute Sonhi. He's resistant to Blade. That's why we use Queen's Claws. That just cleared out the Kiwami drinks out of my inventory for faster menu management. There we go. Okay, now it's going to take me a little bit more time to push through all the menu stuff I have. Or all the formatting I have. Because now I haven't formatted any of these notes. Like the other ones I was just like cleaning up. Now I'm actually having to do all my formatting, all my highlighting and stuff. Very nice. I presume that's a VA for Zhao, given your lovely choice of emotes. I unfortunately don't know the VA names off the top of my head. Mash. Fast travel northwest to Lotus. Menu. Okay, and I'm also going to get rid of a thing here in chapter 13. Let's check my notes. Chapter 12. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of my Sopafork repurchase, and I'm going to get rid of my purchase of the 80 wood GTs. I don't think they're needed. They're not needed for Nanba, that's, or for Tomi's fights, that's for sure. The extra damage is not needed. The only thing it makes is that our shark fight in the beginning of Ichi's finale might be a bit iffy, but I think I have the speed and damage to dish out another like 2200 damage, which I think should make up for Chitose not having quite the same damage output without her final upgrades. But that's fine. Okay. On to chapter 13. So go up to Lotus Street. King Long.
Welcome.
Back it's on PS5 to finish everything in JP dub, then do everything else again in PS4 in English. So we mod rocket launcher. I don't need to refill Sapophorix anymore. Oh, very nice, very nice. Technically faster to do R2D2 for Inferno Knuckles, now that I'm not getting the Sapophoric bombs. And I'm not getting the wood GTs. So we refill modified rocket launchers, we buy the Inferno Knuckles. We can't equip to anyone, which is fine.
Thank you very much.
Here, Ichi. We're not going to take any damage either, so I don't think I need to re-equip the protector onto anyone. Here's the optimize shoes. Six. Wrong color. And then accessories from the Dragon's Belt 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. U9D2. The Transcendent and Military. So Ichi's gonna go hyperspeed. Tomi gets an optimize, gets the U6. Yeah, because the training gear and ankle weights. Gets the prestige. Adachi gets an optimize. U2 to the Niveau Reach crown. Tomi doesn't need the head? Should I just give him the head? Let's see. Tomi doesn't need it until the very end. I don't think. Yeah, Tomi doesn't need the damage until the very end anyway, and we're going to be optimizing him a bunch, so it's going to keep taking it off of him, so I'll put it back on right before it's desperately needed, so he doesn't need that now. Adachi gets an optimize. Gets U2 to the crown. And goes to the accessories. Lucky Money, Fairy Lay. That hasn't changed. It is a very hot day outside, and our AC is unable to keep up at all, which is awful. It's getting a bit toasty in my room. Oh god, and tomorrow's gonna be worse. Oh, this sucks. Blech. Our AC just cannot keep up with this, and it's ridiculous. It was not this bad last year. Okay. Then we go to Chitose, who gets an optimize, gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the champion ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6 to the champion rank ankle weights. And she holds down to the battle boots and then gets the Plasmax back on. And we go sub. It's up, X, down, X. To the dot. We'll just save here as our beginning one because there's not much that'll change from here, I don't think. I don't need that save. Also, I thought the lights flickered a little bit, so I don't know if we might have a brownout or something. Maybe. Or the AC is putting out too much power. We will find out. We'll find out what happens. Let's see. Okay. We saved. Okay.
戦闘準備完了。
This one starts with a boosted Foreshine. And do a burning arrow. And we gotta wait for him to stand, otherwise this might miss a little bit.
また強くなっちまった。
俺もまだ若いね。
また成長しちゃ
Yeah, we're getting some flickering lights. I might just save at a certain point coming up here and call it quits because I don't want anything to crash. This is just Foreshine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. Unfortunately, I don't want anything to fail out from me using too much electricity or anything. That is unfortunate, but yeah, it's a very hot day, so I'm sure my AC is trying its best to keep up and struggling to do so. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits there for today. But that's nice. We made great progress. Chapter 11 is fully reformatted. We're on to chapter 13, which the only thing that really changes from here that I have planned is to not do the wood jite selling and crafting. That doesn't change too much. So yeah, I'll be cleaning stuff up until next weekend, and then I don't know if I'll do a stream next weekend or not, depending. I might do it to just like showcase some stuff or run through some last final minute stuff, and then 2 weeks from now we'll do an actual run. My notes will finally be at a point where I can just do a full run. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is hot here. It is. Yeah, it's between 84 and 80 in my office right now. It is roasty toasty. It is not too pleasant to just be sitting in here. Yeah. Who's live that we can go say hi to? Yeah, we're close. We are very close to having this route as optimal as I think I can I can get it in the short term. Like, if we have enough time, I might just mess around next weekend to just kind of like route out the map layouts for to just like copy the map layouts for Hawaiian Haunt and Yokohama Underground to see if there's a or if I can find like all the layouts and see if I can determine if there's an optimal way to go through them rather than just it kind of being a crapshoot. Because that would be nice to figure out. But that'll be if we have spare time. Yeah. Who's live? Let's go say hi to Dan. Dan's doing some Final Fantasy 14. Just chilling. Big chilling. Playing some of that new Final Fantasy 14 content. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'll be back next weekend to reformat, showcase some new stuff, maybe try and figure out the map layouts for Hawaiian Haunt and Yokohama Underground so it's not a random chance to just find the exit. I hope I can figure that out. But if not, then we'll just kind of showcase some stuff, and then 2 weeks from now, we're doing it. 2 weeks from now, we're finally doing the dang run. I'm excited. I'm very excited and very happy with how this has all turned out. Like through all my reformatting and stuff like that, like not much has really changed. And that's amazing. That is amazing that not much has really changed. And that is so awesome to see. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for hanging out. Have yourselves a wonderful night and go eat some love on over to Dan. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye.